What's up, guys? April Fool's Day.
Yeah, happy April Fool's Day, assholes. Episode
Easter just passed.
25 of the Sports Bolt. We are actually approaching to when this show has been uh wait, how do I word this shit? This channel is almost a year old now. I
Yeah,
in about a month it'll be a year old, which I can't even fucking believe I'm saying that. That's insane.
yeah, crazy. So what do you want to start off with? We've got the NFL news, we've got MLB, we've got,
Let's get
basketball.
NFL out of the way cuz there's probably some more free
Perfect. It's right
agents.
at the top. NFL wants to investigate the Falcons and Eagles for tampering to get Kirk Cousins and Saquon Barkley.
I was say, wasn't there something about like they met with them prior to the free agent
Free
thing,
agency, yeah.
something like that? Who fucking cares? Who cares?
Literally. I get if it was tampering like they met mid-season. Not the
Right,
case. They probably met at the Pro Bowl.
right. Like who the fuck gives a
They're like, sure,
shit?
the Super Bowl wasn't over, but their seasons were.
Right. So if their seasons were done to begin with, and like if there was no hope of them making the playoffs, why does it matter?
Exactly. Uh, the Eagles are the most bet on team to win the Super Bowl next year after the Saquon edition.
Well, that's a lot of bets fucking gone to waste. I feel like.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like next year it's the fucking Bills fucking Super Bowl to lose. I think I
I
have the
agree.
I have the Bills winning that Super Bowl over the.
I
I,
almost do.
really? Who do you have?
I just don't know because we lost Gabe Davis and a whole ton of our top tier
Oh,
defenders.
I guess so. Yeah.
Uh,
If
but yeah, we'll
if you
see.
guys can't get past the Titans, then you guys are fucked. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
That's true. That is true. The Vikings get Packers running back Aaron Jones. The
Yep.
Texans got Bengals running back Joe Mixon.
Yep.
The Ravens signed Titans running back Derrick Henry for 2 years.
Was that? Oh yeah, that was the day after the episode that we aired. It
Yep.
was literally the day fucking after. Yeah, Derrick Henry's gone, unfortunately. I saw it coming though. I did see it coming because the speech that he did at the end of that the last game that he played, I was like, yeah, he's leaving. There's no way he's not.
100%, yeah.
But it's okay because we got Tony Pollard. We have Tony Pollard. We have oh shit. Yep, there we go. Okay. We have Tony Pollard. We have what the hell is the other guy's name? Spears, I know we got. And
Yep.
there's another signing that the Titans did that is probably on your list. Actually, there should be two. There should be two of them that should be on your
I
list.
don't have him. I
What?
didn't see him, I guess. Yeah, I didn't see him. Unless we discussed him in the other podcast.
You don't have Calvin Ridley.
No, I think that was last podcast.
I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I think that was after. I think it happened after Derek. It definitely happened after Derrick Henry signed. Well, since it's not on the list, Calvin Ridley
Yeah,
signed with
yeah.
signed with the Titans. My only issue with that is if you're gonna pay him as much as you do as you're giving him, right? It was like 4 years, 90 million or 95 million, whatever the fuck. Why not sign? Why didn't you sign AJ Brown for that exact same amount when you had him?
Yep.
Except you had to give it to to this fucking piece of shit. You had to give it to this guy. You know
You know what's so much sweeter?
what?
You know what's so much sweeter about you mentioning AJ Brown?
What?
It leads right into my next bullet point. The Eagles agreed to a 1 year deal with wide receiver Devontae Parker. Our team is so freaking good on offense. It's scary next season.
What's the defense looking like though?
I couldn't tell you. But the Eagles are known for defense all time, so we'll see.
So the other Titans thing I wanted to mention real quick. Did you see who they got from the Kansas City?
No, I've did.
It's their cornerback.
Or yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Hey, can I
I
say?
don't know the name.
Can I say we got out of the trade that we got from them? We definitely the Chiefs lost that fucking trade. By the way, they really did. They
Well, yeah,
hold on.
big time.
Chiefs Titans trade. I have to. Okay, so yeah, they are sending L'Jarius Sneed to the Titans.
Damn.
for a 2025 third round pick and a swap of the 2024 seventh round picks.
That's a robbery.
That's literally
Seventh
That's all
round
they. That's all.
picks?
That's all the Chiefs took.
That's crazy. The Eagles brought back our defensive back, CJ Gardner-Johnson, for 3 years. He left us last season. He said he was in his feelings when he left after the Super Bowl loss. The Eagles also extended their kicker Jake Elliott 4 years for $24 million, which ties Justin Tucker on the Ravens for the highest paid kicker in the NFL. We also signed the Buccaneers linebacker Devin White. And the biggest Eagles thing, I think, is we got Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett in a pick swap.
Oh, we didn't even get. This was before the thing. This episode was before the big thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so okay, Bears and Steelers. You guys are possibly the dumbest organizations I've ever seen in my life. As a Titans fan, you guys are fucking stupid. Really. First off, let's start with the fucking Bears, right? Let's start with the Bears. You got rid of fucking. I can't even remember his name.
Justin Fields.
Justin fucking Fields. Are you serious? Really? So you're gonna really go after fucking Caleb Williams? That's your plan now. But Justin Fields was your guy, apparently, that you guys said. And now you're gonna trade him? Now Steelers, let's get to you. You just got Russell fucking Wilson. Why do you need Justin Fields? I'm not understanding that. That's completely fucking hold on, my dentist is calling me. Give me 1 second.
No.
Hold on, I had to mute myself. Where the fuck?
Mute it, yeah.
Where's the hell's this mute button? Oh, there we go. Hello. Yes.
We're getting a live reaction right now of what Hunter would look like if the MLB was calling him up to the big leagues.
4 o'clock's better.
Oh, right there,
Alright.
he's confused because he probably just got signed to the Red Sox. What a tragedy.
All right.
You didn't hear anything I said, did you?
No, because I have my headphones off.
You're gonna love that edit.
Oh, great. Yeah, they were just asking me if we want me to switch to 2:30. I'm like, no.
Damn.
I'm like 4 o'clock's fine.
That's crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, Steelers and the Bears. Steelers obviously had Russell Wilson, like you said, which he's gonna be their starter, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
news.
that's what I'm not understanding. It's like you already signed him, so what the fuck's your what?
The biggest insane thing that the Steelers possibly could have done is this. These two quarterbacks have 2 of the 3 worst winning percentages since 2021. Justin Fields is 10-28, 0.263%. Russell Wilson is 17-27, 0.386%.
I don't think that's their
The
fault
best
though.
part is, no, I mean, Justin Fields arguably has lost a couple of games.
Oh well, yeah.
And so is Russell Wilson, but also they've been on really bad
I
situations.
said, look at the teams that they were on.
But
since
my thing is
2021.
that's really confusing about this. Did you know the Steelers have not had a losing season since 2003?
Yeah, I know that.
This streak is gonna die.
We'll see.
I'm sorry, but there's no faith in the Steelers, dude. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Steelers. Prove me wrong.
We'll
And,
see.
I mean, the Bears. What are you doing? You went from rookie QB 5 years ago to the same exact thing again. And I mean, the meme. Have you seen the memes on Caleb Williams?
Yeah, because he was at the basketball game with like lipstick or some shit or like
Big
that.
cell phone lipstick.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, Kenny Pickett, I don't mind that he's in Philly. Obviously, we have Jalen Hurts. I was a little confused there, but I mean, I get it, especially with last season. Why not? Everybody was injured. Eagles also traded away edge rusher Hassan Reddick to the Jets for a 2026 third-round pick that could turn into a second-round pick. Now we got a bunch of Bills news. The Bills restructured Josh Allen's contract. Shout out Josh Allen for not being a greedy bastard. Von Miller, what's going on? You've done nothing for us, and yet you won't get rid of your $40 million contract and restructure it, dickhead. Josh Allen's the real MVP here, not you. You're old. You're washed. I don't know why we don't get rid of him.
Damn.
Bills, yeah. Bills signed wide receiver Matt Collins, so he's probably the replacement for Gabe Davis, which, yeah, very unfortunate. We also re-signed our running back Ty Johnson, so the running back position for the Bills is pretty set. Oh, this was interesting. This is actually the real replacement. I totally forgot about this. The Bills signed Commanders wide receiver
You froze
Curtis
again.
Samuel is a sleeper.
You froze.
Oh, yeah. Bills signed wide receiver from the Commanders, Curtis Samuel, to a 3-year deal.
Oh yeah.
He's a sleeper.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, he was the Commander's best player, I would say.
100%. The Bills also extended Teron Johnson to 3 years, which makes him the highest paid nickelback in the league.
Nickelback?
Yep.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
The Commanders traded wide receiver Keenan Allen to the Bears for a 4th-round pick, which is weird because you guys want Caleb Williams to throw to Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, odd. Commanders got Chargers running back Austin Eckler, which is also weird.
Yeah.
Yep, we had the Ravens. Ravens released wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw somewhere that he was meeting up with Miami or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But...
He reminds me, I don't know if you've ever seen this show, but it's with The Rock. It was like in 2013 it came out, I think. It's called Ballers.
Well, I don't like The Rock, so why would I watch any of his stuff?
Fair enough. But he did this like thing where he was like a GM kind of / like a trade guy agent for all these NFL players. They were all fake.
Yeah.
But he reminds me of the one wide receiver that always gets in trouble. That's just kind of trying to sign with teams to win now.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, Rams defensive tackle.
He could retire right now, honestly.
Oh, I know. He's got a ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got a ring. Look at all the shit that he's done. Like, he's immortalized forever now since the one-hand catch that he did against 100%. The Cowboys. I mean, that's you're good. You're good, dude. You don't need to really play anymore, but whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Aaron Donald retired, the Rams defensive tackle. The Rams signed Bills cornerback Tre'Davious White to a year. Did you hear about the Jacksonville Jaguars worker?
Yes, he's serving 200 years in prison for child pornography.
Yeah, 220. Did you hear the whole story though? It's kind of nuts.
No, I did not.
He had previous history with child molesting.
Oh, great.
Child sexual abuse material and hacking the Jaguars Jumbotron.
Oh, yeah.
He was convicted of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old boy in 1998 in Alabama. This made him have to register, obviously. The Jaguars hired him in 2013 to design their new video board and later operate the Jumbotron. The team chose not to renew his contract in 2018 after finding out he was a registered offender. Before his contract ended, he installed remote access software on a spare server in the Jaguar server room so that he could access it from his home. During the 2018-19 season, he caused multiple games and multiple malfunctions to the Jumbotron. In July 2019, they got search warrants, which allowed them to get laptops and other devices that were used to hack servers. They found proof of his hacking and thousands of videos of children. Some of these were made a month before the raid, with children in his custody. In early 2020, he was arrested after being deported from the Philippines back to the U.S. after fleeing when his house was searched. This guy is 57 years old. What the hell? And it's even more unreal because Nickelodeon also just exposed half their business from the 90s through 2000.
Yeah, Dan Schneider. Yeah.
Yeah. like what?
And also the P Diddy shit that's going on right now. You know what? It's no longer P Diddy. You know what his name now? It's P Diddle.
And the Epstein's list is still speculate all over. I mean, what is going on?
Dude, this. Let me just look at the camera for a second. Like, people on this fucking planet, especially people in like Hollywood and all that shit. What is your fascination with banging kids? What is your fascination with it? Honestly, what makes you like look at a child? And it's like, yeah, that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, if I could, I would murder every pedophile that's on this planet. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't understand like what people's fascination is with fucking kids. I really don't understand.
I don't get it either. It's weird. It's beyond weird. There's
It's
got to be
beyond.
another word.
It's like the most
Yeah.
fucked up thing you could probably do.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Moving on from that crap to more crap. Dallas police are investigating Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman in 2017. Also, allegations that the woman is extorting him for $100 million.
Yeah.
Crazy. Now, more positive things. We're almost at the end of the NFL. Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce won iHeartRadio's Sports Podcast of the Year award for their podcast New Heights. I don't know if you saw this. Netflix and the NFL have announced a new show coming soon. The show is called Receiver, and it is the exact same show as Quarterback, but they followed star wide receivers last season. The show will be made entirely by the crews who made Quarterback, and the star wide receivers are Raiders Devontae Adams, Vikings Justin Jefferson, 49ers George Kittle, 49ers Deebo Samuel, and Lions Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Wait. Did you say 49ers George Kittle?
Yeah.
Isn't he a tight end?
I know. Trust me, I know. That's why I brought it up too, because that's very confusing.
He's not a wide receiver, you fucking idiots.
I know.
He's a tight end.
I couldn't tell you why they did that. Plus, also, why'd they choose two 49ers players? You know what I mean? Like, why not A.J. Brown, Devontae,
fucking DeAndre Hopkins, for fuck's sake.
Stephon Diggs, like, bro. DeAndre Hopkins, Odell. They could have followed Odell.
They could have. Yeah, why not?
You know who I think would be really interesting for them to follow? Miami's Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. But yeah.
But no, we're gonna fucking do a George fucking Kittle, who's not even a wide receiver.
Great news for the Eagles. The NFL kept the tush books illegal, so I can't wait to see the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, and Saquon Barkley with this still allowed, man. It's gonna be bad.
Fucking A.
And now we have literally a ton of new NFL things. The NFL has approved a new kickoff rule, which kickoffs will be set at the 35-yard line, but now there are different zones for players to stand in for lineups during the kicks. 10 players will line up at the 40-yard line. 9 players will line up on the between the 35 and 30-yard line. And up to 2 receivers can line in the landing zone for the kick, which is from 20 yards to the goal line. No one besides the kicker and returners can move until the ball hits a player or the ground. Touchbacks will now be marked at the 30-yard line instead of the 25-yard line, which means you gain an extra 5 yards for a touchback. If a team wants to do an onside kick, they have to tell the officials, meaning onside kicks are no longer a surprise. If doing the onside kick, you can use traditional old school rules for the kickoffs. These rules are to have less concussions and impact on head-on collisions. That's what they were put in place for. This is great for player safety, but I don't know what this is going to do for the fans in the game. My prediction is a lot more scoring because of the 5-yard advance for touchbacks, and the returner can move farther up the field since returners cannot, meet up with defense as early as they used to. And also, it's just, odd. I feel like it's going to be so much more offense from all the rules we have changed.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot more scoring. Because what's the other rule that I was telling you about that was fucking really stupid? You probably have it on your list.
I do 100%. That's what it is. NFL now has prohibited the hip drop tackle technique, making defending a lot harder and softer. This will protect players more, but make the game so much harder to defend because tackling down a player is going to be very difficult now. Teams will now score a ton more and get way more yards than they usually do with the same runs and catches. And this also seems like a ton of flags are going to be thrown next season because of this rule. I don't know what you think, but those were my thoughts. You know how hard it is to change your defense within an off season to not hip tackle somebody?
And that's what the fucking problem is. It's like not because these players have been doing this tackle for years, for fucking the people have been doing this tackle for years, dude, for their entire careers, and now you're gonna try and tell them that in 1 year you're gonna have to switch it up and not do that. Number one,
Insane.
and number two, what? Is it the whole NFL just fucking hip drop tackles? Is that what the fuck? So you're basically saying, hey, now once they get the ball, you just let them go.
Yeah, yeah.
That's essentially what you're doing.
Crazy.
This ain't fucking flag football, for fuck's sake. This is just fucking. This is the NFL. How?
Yeah.
I said this to you before. How is the NFL rules going backwards when the MLB rules are going forwards? Like, what the fuck?
I 100% agree. That's what I was just going to get at. You know, I said I think there's going to be a ton of flags thrown for breaking this rule next year.
Yeah.
You know how much longer it's going to make the games? They're already 3+ hours long. Most of them
Yeah.
average around 3.5 to 4.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be sitting on our TV for like 7 hours.
Right.
Crazy. Before we get into more rules, the NFL will play on Christmas Day next season, despite the holiday being on a Wednesday, which I feel like is to combat the NBA, which I really don't like because Christmas Day is usually NBA strictly basketball. Like, why? I understood last season it fell on a Sunday or a Monday, but like, what are we doing? I don't even really like that they started moving football to Saturdays. It's weird.
Yeah.
And Fridays even half the season. Like, what's going on?
I don't get it.
Well, you know how mad the NFL would be if the NBA, MLB started doing all that to them. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
The NFL agrees to move the trade deadline 1 week back to week 9 instead of week 10. So, trade deadline is going to be a little bit sooner. It's going to be more interesting. Injuries are going to be a week tougher. Imagine if your quarterback or something gets injured in week 10 instead of week 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. The NFL allows replay expansion to include intentional grounding, roughing the passer, and hits out of bounds as reviewable by authorization. Basically, officials cannot just choose to review the play. They will be told by, like, they usually call it New York. I don't know if you hear that in the games all the time. They'll be told by them to watch the video if it's basic, clear video proof to overturn a call or to make a call.
Yep.
Which, again, I love this because this should have been in the game a long time ago. However, it's going to make the games a lot longer.
Yeah, quite.
But I'm okay with this rule. This makes sense. I like this. NFL teams will now be able to use a practice squad quarterback as their third quarterback in a game in emergencies. This is huge because last year all the QBs were injured and they had to be on the active 53-man roster in order to come into the game.
Right.
So, like, that's a big one.
I mean, like that's why Joe Flacco was even in there to begin with. And he won Comeback Player of the Year, just for the record.
Yeah. Crazy. I like this, too. The NFL will give teams a third challenge if they get one of their challenges to be successful next year.
I do like
that. To me makes sense. Because, usually... The thing is, you usually got 2 challenges, but you threw the one and it was wrong. You lost all your timeouts or you lost all your challenges. It was like you really only got 1 challenge a game, too, because you had to save the last flag all the time for the very last minutes. It's like, dude. This is ridiculous. Peacock will broadcast Week 1 Eagles game in Brazil. Amazon gets a wild card game and will continue to get Thursday night games, which that's okay. It was already like that last season. The Eagles game in Brazil is on Peacock, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. The game should not be watchable only on a subscription and not in the country. There's no reason that people should not be able to watch it on regular medias, such as live television, and the game isn't at home in the United States.
Yeah.
Fans now have to buy a subscription to another app to stream the game, and they're not even getting the money at home for a home game.
Right.
Or even away, because still sales for away teams, there's got to be a percentage that goes to the away team in the first place.
Right.
And the fans don't even get to watch it unless they travel all the way out to freaking Brazil.
Right.
It's just nonsense. The game is supposed to be about the fans, not money.
Literally.
And that's all this is, because Peacock's just making a ton of money, and so is the NFL by exclusive streaming of this game. And I'm not saying I hate that the game's being streamed on Peacock. I don't mind some games being on Peacock. But you shouldn't do it to a game that's already not in the country. That's just insane.
I just don't think that streaming to one company or whatever the fuck should be a thing to begin with. I think that's fucking
I agree with that too. I feel like
That
if it's
is
gonna be a
stupid.
thing, make it a mainstream thing like all season.
that's like with baseball too, when they're streaming it to Apple and shit like that. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's just stupid.
I hate
All
that
it is
shit.
money, and it's ridiculous. You're supposed to play for the fans. The fans feed your income.
Right, exactly. It's like you don't think that
But,
these teams that are making money from their people buying their fucking merch and shit, and some of that shit goes to the MLB or whatever, or the NFL, whatever the fuck, like the big company itself. And plus,
Yeah,
like you need more money anyway. You're the NFL, for fuck's sake.
the most money probably in all sports.
Probably.
And I'm glad that I'm not alone because you agree. But also, I'm glad that we're not alone because ESPN first take personality Mad Dog Russo, which you probably know him from baseball from years ago.
Yeah.
He said the same thing about the topic. Because, I mean, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Why is the game going so far away from fans? It's just stupid.
It really is.
Anyways, that is all I had for the NFL.
All right.
We got baseball. We've got basketball. We got miscellaneous.
At basketball.
You want basketball next?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at baseball. Let me get to basketball. All right, so I'm just going to run through the interesting games we've had. There's a ton of them because it's been like 2 weeks or so. The Kings beat the Lakers. The Warriors beat the Lakers. The Knicks beat the Kings. Mavericks beat the Nuggets. Bucks beat the Suns. Knicks beat the Warriors. Lakers beat the Hawks. Timberwolves beat the Clippers. Kings beat the Bucks. Pacers beat the Thunder. Nuggets beat the Heat. Mavericks beat the Warriors. Celtics beat the Suns. Thunders beat the Mavericks. Pelicans beat the Clippers. Cavs beat the Pacers. Nuggets beat the Knicks. Kings beat the Magic. Bucks beat the Thunder. Lakers beat the Sixers. Lakers beat the Pacers. Lakers beat the Bucks. Atlanta beat the Celtics twice. Spurs beat the Suns. Warriors beat the Magic. Pelicans beat the Bucks. Pacers beat the Clippers. Warriors beat the Heat. Thunder beat the Pelicans. Mavericks beat the Kings. Warriors beat the Magic. Suns beat the Nuggets. Clippers beat the Magic. Thunder beat the Suns. Timberwolves beat the Nuggets. Magic beat the Kings. Celtics beat the Pelicans. Bucks beat the Hawks. Nuggets beat the Cavs. Mavs beat the Rockets. Pacers beat the Lakers. Spurs beat the Knicks. And Thunder beat the Knicks.
Bullshit, by the way. Fucking bullshit that the fucking Knicks lost to the fucking Spurs. Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro, the last 2 games we've had.
Yeah,
the one
what
I
the
just
fuck?
The Thunder?
Yeah.
Game winner on us?
Yeah. Fucking bullshit, for the record. You let Jalen Brunson, my fucking GOAT, Jalen Brunson, fucking scored 61 points on your fucking head asses, and you still couldn't fucking win against the goddamn Spurs. Are you fucking for real?
Career high 61.
Yeah.
That game.
Fucking fuck.
Crazy game. Spurs beat the Knicks in overtime, 130 to 126. Dante DiVincenzo became the Knicks franchise single season leader in three-pointers made with 242 plus on the season. How do you lose that game? Knicks Jalen Brunson dropped career high 61. This is the second most points by a player in a single game in franchise history. He took 47 shots, which is the most shot attempts since Kobe Bryant's last game when he took 50 attempts. That game was April 13th, 2016. Basically 8 years ago. But Victor Wembanyama dropped his career high, 40 points, and he added 20 rebounds, and they took down the Knicks.
Yeah, that's the thing. It just doesn't make sense. Victor only had 40 when Jalen Brunson had 21 more points than him. How the fuck?
Yeah, and
How the
I
fuck
think
y'all lose to him?
my guess My guess is that the Spurs players actually were efficient that night.
I don't know
That's
how.
my only guess.
They reek. They fucking reek of shit and piss. I don't understand.
Since we already mentioned too that the Thunder beat the Knicks,
Yeah, kill me.
they beat them. It was really tragic. Shea took a shot which left 1.8 left
He
on the
wasn't
clock.
even in the whole fucking game. He wasn't even in the full fucking game because I watched some of it yesterday up to the second half, and he wasn't even in there.
Yeah. So the first thing that happened, which I believe we were talking about because I think the game was on the day we recorded the podcast. The Kings beat the Lakers, making Sabonis 10-0 against Anthony Davis, which is terrifying. Rest in peace to former Knicks player RJ Barrett's little brother. He passed away.
Yep, I don't know from what. I don't know if it's ever been.
No idea. Knicks Jalen Brunson had previously had his sixth 40-point game this season, which is the most by a Knick since Carmelo Anthony in 2012, 2013, which I'm not sure if he has the record now because, he's at his 61. He also had more 40-point games since.
Yep.
Jalen Brunson scored back-to-back 40-point games for his seventh of the season against the Kings, which he's the first to have back-to-back since Carmelo Anthony as a Knick. OG Anunoby's elbow MRI came back negative. The Lakers' Christian Wood has a procedure on his left knee. He's sidelined for several weeks. The Suns signed Isaiah Thompson to a 10-day. I thought that was awesome. Did you see that Knicks' Jalen Brunson told the away crowd to boo Josh Hart?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was funny. I have a crazy stat for you. Jaren Jackson Jr. last season, he won Defensive Player of the Year last season, by the way.
Yeah.
He had 65 steals and 189 blocks.
Okay.
Spurs, rookie center, Victor Wembanyama. This season, so far, 74 plus steals, 197 plus blocks.
Shit.
I'm really going to be surprised if he doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year.
Damn.
The Bucks beat the Suns. Bucks tied the NBA record in that game for three-pointers made in a half with 18 in the first half.
Yeah.
Miami Heat guard Duncan Robinson became the fastest player in NBA history to 1,000 three-pointers, 343 games.
Yep.
The Heat beat the Pistons at the buzzer with their center Bam Adebayo making a three-pointer, first of two game winners in the same night, seventh buzzer beater of the season. The next one is Kyrie Irving hit a left-handed floater over Nikolai Jokic and the Nuggets for the Mavericks to beat the Nuggets.
Holy shit.
This is the first day we've had two game winners on the same day since 2017.
Damn.
Yeah. Did you see the Kyrie winner, by the way, over Jokic?
Yeah.
Unreal shot.
Absolutely.
Celtics guard Sam Hauser became the first player in NBA history to make 10 three-pointers in under 23 minutes in a game.
Shit.
Spurs rookie center Victor became the first player to have 30-plus points, 15-plus rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 blocks while shooting 50% from the field. He also became the first rookie with 200 blocks since Spurs Tim Duncan 1997-98 season. He also became the first player ever with 200-plus blocks, 100-plus threes, 75-plus steals in a single season ever. He also already has more blocks and steals than any of the last 9 defensive players of the year's winners in the seasons that they won. Wemby has 290 total, plus. Jaren Jackson had 250. Giannis had 127. Draymond Green had 260. Kawhi Leonard had 199. Joakim Noah, which I don't even know if you know him, he had 220. Marc Gasol had 219, and Tyson Chandler had 145 combined.
Fucking
Wemby
hell.
has 290 and counting.
Jesus
I wrote this
Christ.
stat like 2 weeks ago. He's probably got 310 plus.
Oh my god.
It's unreal how good Wemby's going to be. I really pray he doesn't get injured. Knicks guard Jalen Brunson won his 3rd Player of the Week award this season. Knicks beat the Warriors for their 4th road win in a row. Josh Hart became the first player this season to play all 48 minutes. He had a triple-double. The very next night, Miles McBride, I believe that's our Nick, or Deuce McBride, one of them.
Yeah.
He also played 48 minutes to be the second player to have 48 minutes this season.
Holy shit.
Lakers blew out the Hawks. LeBron and D'Angelo became the six Lakers teammates to have 25 plus points and 10 plus assists in the same game together.
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell also became the Lakers' single season three-pointers made leader with 184 plus. Gotta give this man his flowers. King center Domantas Sabonis. He's been killing it. 50th straight double-double this season. He averaged a triple-double for the month of February. And he has more than 50. He broke Kevin Love's record. I believe the record was 54. Yep, the record was 54 double-doubles and counting. He becomes the fifth player in NBA history with 25 plus triple-doubles in a season, joining Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robinson, Nikola Jokic, and Russell Westbrook.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. The most legendary NBA jersey swap we've ever had.
Black Dick.
Raptors rookie Grady Dick and Magic rookie Anthony Black. They took a picture so their jerseys lined up and said Black
Dick. That's insane.
You know how awesome that was too, because all the memes afterwards,
Yeah.
Everybody's constantly telling Grady Dick that he has to swap jerseys with this guy, that guy, this guy, because the names are just unreal.
Yeah.
There's the one I thought was the funniest was Little Dick.
But the funniest I thought was Trey Young with
Young, yeah.
Yeah, Young Dick, yeah.
Oh man. I want them to get super creative and see if they can't come up with like a three-way trade for jerseys. That way it's like something.
Yeah, something Dick, yeah.
Like crazy. LeBron James is now top 20 in points, rebounds, and assists. Nobody else in the history of the NBA is even top 40 in all three, which that's crazy. Pelican Zion Williamson has lost 25 pounds since the NBA in-season tournament when they got eliminated in December. The Pelicans are 28-15 in this time span. Congrats to Zion, and give him his flowers.
He's
been cooking flowers,
since. Bro. He's laying
Pelicans
off the burgers.
are looking real good.
Laying off the burgers right now.
Yeah, especially in New Orleans. You know how hard it is not to eat food there?
Yeah.
For the first season in NBA history, three players aged 35 or older are all averaging 25 or more points. The players are Kevin Durant on the Suns, Warriors Stephen Curry, and Lakers LeBron James.
Shit.
Yeah, Lakers beat the Pacers 150-145. Four Lakers scored 25 points. This is the first time four Lakers have each scored 25 points in a single game together since 1971. This is the most points in a game for the Lakers since 1987. First team in LeBron James' career to score 150 points in regulation.
Damn. Didn't LeBron do some crazy shit yesterday?
Yes, he did. We'll get to that. It went crazy.
He had like 40 plus points or something like that, I saw.
Yeah, he did. Nets guard Mikal Bridges has now played 500 consecutive NBA games and counting. He has not missed a single game since his senior year in high school. In high school, he played 25 of 25 games his senior year. In college, he played all 116 games he's had. In the NBA, currently 500 NBA games and more. That's 641 straight games and counting with no injury or any type of absence. He has earned the name Iron Man. To put this stat into more perspective, Joel Embiid was drafted in 2014, right?
Yeah.
He's only played 481 career games. Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018. It's unreal.
Jesus
Man hasn't
Christ.
even had a cold.
Jesus Christ.
Knicks beat the Pistons. Dante DiVincenzo set his career high 40 points and set Knicks franchise record for three-pointers made in a game with 11.
Yep.
Thunder guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the fifth player in the last 35 years to drop 50 or more 30-point games in a single season. He joins Michael Jordan, who did it twice, James Harden, Kobe Bryant, and Tracy McGrady. 50 30-point games or more in a season is outrageous.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron's not even on that list, to put that in perspective. Giannis. Joel Embiid's not on that list.
Yeah, and he's your GOAT apparently, and he's not on that list. He's not on that list.
I mean, it's a little bit more than just dropping points.
Well, LeBron sucks. Anyway.
Right. Only person top 20 in points, assists, and rebounds. Nobody's even top 40.
Yeah. Well, I
Greatest all around basketball player of all time. That's why I have him as the GOAT.
no.
Who's a better all around basketball player than him?
Your mom.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna, say
Yeah,
anything bad about
yeah,
mom.
yeah,
You
yeah.
actually won. You won there. I gotta give you that.
Yeah, that's right.
Moms is the GOAT. Shout out moms. Lakers LeBron James had a career record 13 straight games with 8+ assists. That did end. Kings broke. Yep, we already talked about that. Lakers beat the Bucks in overtime, double overtime actually, without LeBron. Lakers come back down 19 to win. Lakers swept the Bucks this year in their 2-game series. Both games were huge comebacks for the Lakers. 3 Lakers this game had 25-point double-doubles for the first time since 1982. Austin Reeves had his second career triple-double in this game, his first since 2022. Anthony Davis joins LeBron James and Nikola Jokic as the only players with a 30+ point and 20+ point rebound. I'm at 20+ rebound game this season. Anthony Davis has played 52 minutes this game, for the most minutes since 2012 when Kobe Bryant did it as a Laker, and it's the most minutes this season. Anthony Davis has also played 96 games out of the last 100. He's no longer made of glass. The street clothes narrative is over. The Lakers are 6-4 in games without LeBron James this season. I am really loving the Lakers' odds. I know we're the 9 seed, but we're a scary team.
You know how fucking annoyed I was at you when you messaged me. By the way, the Lakers own the Bucks. By the way, the Lakers own the
They
Bucks.
do.
I'm saying that, I'm like, bro, you just didn't need to send that. You just really didn't. But fuck you, piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because when I saw that notifications, I stared over at my fucking that hoop that you gave me. I'm like, bro, what? And then you messaged me like right afterwards. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
The only reason I mainly said that to you is because we're on opposite conferences. So it kind of means nothing unless we make the finals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only reason. If it was like the Bucks or the Knicks own each other or something, I wouldn't send it. You know what I mean? But because it's opposite conferences, I feel like it's like territory where we can play, where it's not like, damn, this is going to be a heated battle if one of them eliminates each other before the finals.
Right. Yeah.
But oh man. Plus, also, it's just hilarious that the Lakers had 2 comeback wins against them. Like, how do you let that happen twice?
I don't know. Well, we'll get to comeback wins momentarily when it comes to the baseball. We'll.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did you see Knicks center Mitchell Robinson is
It's
back?
back. He's back. Yes, I did.
Yes, sir. Oh man, that was probably like 15 episodes ago where we said he was gonna, have to leave for, the season. Chris Paul, he joins John Stockton and Jason Kidd as the only 3 players in NBA history with 2,600 career steals. Did you see Warriors forward Draymond Green got ejected after 2 technical fouls in the
Yes.
first 4 minutes of the
Yes,
game
I
versus
did.
the Magic?
Yes.
Steph, all he could do was shake his head.
Yeah. Steph just was so fucking disappointed.
The Rockets have been on a huge winning streak, and they're right on the tail of the Warriors. So we'll see if the Warriors or the Rockets make the play-in, and the other gets eliminated. We'll see.
I pray. I fucking pray Houston gets in and not Golden State. I fucking pray.
The only reason I want Golden State in over Houston is because the Rockets do not have their center Alperen Sengun. So the Rockets, to me, are a joke if they make the playoffs. Because I know they're going to get eliminated. Obviously, I know the Warriors are going to get eliminated too, but the Warriors might make a second-round appearance.
We'll see. We'll have to see.
But yeah, we'll see. LeBron James posted Scottie Pippen Jr. in win versus the Grizzlies, which makes the Lakers' 5th straight win. And this is iconic because Scottie Pippen Jr. is the son of Bulls legend Scottie Pippen, who won 6 championships with Michael Jordan in the 90s.
No, really?
So it's kind of cool. I'm, for the people who are,
I got you.
Another crazy stat that really makes me love the Lakers. The Lakers are 29-1 when leading after 3 quarters this season. Not only are we 29-1 when leading after 3 quarters this season, the amount of comebacks wins we've had this season, you don't want to mess with the Lakers. I feel like out of all teams, I don't know what you think, but out of all teams that you really don't want to be matched up with in the first round, it's the Lakers.
I wouldn't want to be matched up with either the Lakers or the or OKC, to be honest with you.
See, here's where it gets tricky. I feel like the first round matchup's going to be Lakers Thunder, and the Lakers have the Thunder's number by a long shot.
Or the Knicks, to be fair. I don't know if I even want to be matched. Like, if Jalen Brunson's there, you just yeah, I'm fucked.
And we're talking about more like underdog stories. Obviously, we're not over here talking about like
Yeah.
teams. Like obviously, the Nuggets are to be feared.
Oh yeah.
Without mention. That's why we're not mentioning.
I don't think people are giving the Knicks their flowers as much as they should.
No. Perfect. Knicks they were one game back of the 2 seed in the East.
Yeah.
One game back. We almost had the Bucks number, but then, the Spurs and the Thunder went ahead and beat us. It's going to be really hard for us to get 2 seed now, but we are a 3 seed. Nuggets Nikolai Jokic is the first player in NBA history to record 8,000 plus points, 4,000 plus rebounds, and 3,000 plus assists over a 5-year span. That's insane.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
You know why I think people need to really start giving Joker his flowers?
Why?
You know how I think LeBron's the GOAT because overall, as in every category in basketball, he's obviously the best.
Sure.
Well, overall, I mean, there's nobody above him for every category combined.
I guess.
So
yeah.
to me, he's the best overall player.
Yeah.
Joker's right up there with him, man.
Yeah.
Points, assists, and rebounds. I mean, this guy's a walking triple-double.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, the 5-year span thing. Imagine what he's going to do the next 5 years.
Yeah.
He's going to be up there. I think Wemby's going to be up there too. Crazy stat. In the last 25 years, the only number 1 pick to win the NBA Finals MVP is LeBron James, which I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's actually insane that the only number 1 pick to win a Finals MVP is him.
Yeah.
But that also I made you mention that to show how incredibly talented the league is now.
Right.
But also to show that, a lot of foreign players are really big time now.
Yeah.
Foreign players really don't get drafted in the lottery because they're unknowns, because you haven't seen them play 5-on-5. And over across, they usually play 3-on-3, 4-on-4.
Right.
And also different rules. Like the center in the NBA, there's the 3-second, 5-second rule in the paint.
Yep.
Over across, the center can stay in the paint the entire game.
Yeah.
So it's way different. So that's why, but you got Giannis, you got Joker, Luka's coming up. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm interested if we're ever going to see a number 1 pick actually win NBA Finals MVP again.
Probably, but not for a long time.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be another 30 years.
Unless
Unless Victor does something.
I would say Victor would probably be the one that I would think of.
I'm still giving Victor a 10-year window.
Well, yeah.
Only for all the old heads who are really still superstars.
Exactly, yeah.
Kevin Durant to retire.
Yeah.
NBA play-in tournament is looking very exciting. The 4 projected teams in the West right now are the Mavericks, Suns, Lakers, and Warriors. That's a whole lot of stars for a playoff spot.
Holy shit.
What?
Former NFL cornerback for the Dolphins, Colts, and Bills, Vontae Davis. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah.
Dead at 35.
Whoa, breaking news there. Wow.
Yeah, he's found dead in his Miami home.
Well, rest in peace. That sounds like to me.
Yeah. Yep.
Sounds like an Elvis Presley, I'll say.
Yeah.
That's tragic. The gap between the East 1 seed and the 2 seed is 11 games. The gap is the same 11 games between the West 1 seed and the 9 seed.
Fucking
Man,
heck.
the West is just so competitive. And I honestly, I don't even get how the Celtics just ran away this season.
I don't get it either. I really don't.
I only get it because the Bucks have been so mid when they got Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, that's really what caused it.
Yeah.
It went 3-11.
Yeah.
And then the Knicks are obviously they're not the greatest team right now because of all the injuries they've went through.
Yeah.
But I mean, my thing is just imagine if the Sixers were fully healthy, never lost Embiid.
Speaking of Embiid, he should be coming back soon.
That's true. I feel like they're still screwed though,
Oh yeah, they
because I
are.
feel like Embiid's going to be coming back too early,
Oh yeah.
and he should just take the rest of the season off. And also, I mean, now they've got to play a top seed instead of a bottom seed.
Yeah, basically.
But maybe they make a fairy tale run. Maybe that's the goal of them. Who knows? We went through the Spurs and the Thunder. All right, we're at the game you were talking about. Lakers beat the Nets last night. Why did my thing just move? You absolute piece of dog shit. Lakers beat the Nets last night, 116 to 104. LeBron James ties his season high this season with 40 points. I think it's the third time he's had 40 points this season. He went and tied his career high from three-point range by hitting 9 of 10 threes. He became the first Laker with 9 made threes on 90% shooting. He has now joined a list exclusively with him and MJ for multiple 40-point games aged 39 or older. Michael Jordan currently has 3. LeBron James currently has 2. And I know I just said he had 3 40-point games this season, but LeBron wasn't 39 yet for the first one. Speaking of Michael Jordan, he also passed Michael Jordan now for the most 30-plus point games of all time with 672 and counting. He set a new career high for true shooting with 101.8%, which if you don't know what true shooting is for anybody, it basically means shots that are good shots to take that you should actually take. That's why it's 101.8%, because obviously you can't beat 100%.
Yeah.
But the point is he obviously didn't shoot over 100% in the actual game either. But with like shots that he should have taken,
Yeah.
he was just that outstanding. So obviously half his shots didn't count anyways.
Right.
He joins Stephen Curry and Ray Allen for the only players with 200 plus career made clutch three-pointers in the regular season and playoffs combined.
Shit.
That's crazy to me to be adding him into a conversation about three-pointers made in the clutch.
Yeah.
Well, the narrative is always Ray Allen saved his career with the 3, and then Kyrie saved his career with the 3 in the finals.
Right. Yeah.
Like, we're talking about LeBron as top 3 clutch three-pointers of all time.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy. The Grizzlies bring a little NFL connection from last season to the NBA. They have now had the most people to log minutes for a single team in a season in NBA history, with 31 players getting minutes for the Grizzlies this season.
Holy shit.
This relates to the NFL last season because of the injuries caused a ton of quarterbacks to be out.
Yeah.
Basketball's almost done. I'm going to do a little self-promo here. If anyone's interested in video game rebuilding teams, check out my new video on my main channel, Swag Storm, where I rebuilt the Detroit Pistons. Finally uploaded that.
Sell promo. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Appreciate the love. Texas, they banned Pornhub because minors can access it. I don't know if you knew about this.
What does that have to do
Based
with...
off your face, you didn't know about this.
Well, no, but what does this have to do with the NBA?
Ever since this, Texas sports teams have skyrocketed in wins.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why.
Dude. Their combined win percentages went from 45.9% to 87%
Holy
win.
shit.
The Rockets had an 11-game winning streak after it was banned, right? And the only reason it's not 12 is because the Texas Mavericks broke their fucking streak for a 7-game winning streak currently.
You mean Dallas Mavericks?
Well, yeah, I just said Texas because of the state, but yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah. Cooking. So, maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's a thing. I think it's just a coincidence because I think most of these people have to have wives by now.
Yeah, probably.
Today was breaking news. Kobe Bryant's championship ring that he gifted to his father sold for $927,000, which is the most ever for an NBA championship ring.
Yep.
We have 2 weeks left of the NBA regular season, guys. 2 weeks. We're going to do some Caitlin Clark stats here. It's just a paragraph. Iowa Caitlin Clark beat Holy Cross in round one. West Virginia in round two. Both games were in Iowa for their last games played together as this specific roster in Iowa. They traveled to Albany, real close to us. They beat Colorado, which Caitlin Clark had her career high in assists with 15. They face LSU in the Elite Eight tonight in Albany at 7 o'clock. This game is a championship rematch of last year's tournament where Angel Reese and LSU won. I'm hoping that this is Iowa's revenge season and they win it all.
I hope so too.
Let's go, Caitlin Clark.
Let's go. Let's fucking go,
Oh,
Caitlin
I was
Clark.
gonna go if the tickets weren't so damn expensive.
Yeah, no, they're fucking ridiculous.
Dude, remember how we were talking about them last night and I told you I was gonna keep my eye on them?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna keep my eye on them still in case, like, they drop to 80 or something because the game's about to start or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about probably not gonna go past like 5 o'clock. Care about it.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and I don't even think I'm gonna look at them again.
How much were they?
The farthest seat in the back was damn near $400.
Holy
I didn't even check the middle section. The middle section is probably worth up to $3,000.
Probably.
I mean, shout out women's basketball. Y'all are cooking. And also, the women's tournament is way more competitive than the men's.
Well, yeah, probably. I don't even
mean,
really care.
star power is just
Give a
insane.
fuck about the men's and men's Final Four, honestly.
Yeah, and also Duke already got eliminated.
And Tennessee got eliminated, which was a team that I was sort of voting for, but
Purdue's still in there, though. I think Purdue's still in there. They're the
Yeah.
number 1 seed. So we'll see. But that, and then the last super basketball related thing I had. Well, actually, I have a little thing under here that I didn't see. I have secured the number 1 seed and the bye week in the first week of the playoffs in both my basketball fantasy leagues, La Beat 'em Up and La Davis. The reason the other one's not La Davis is because I got Joker as the first pick in the draft instead of Anthony Davis later on in the draft.
oh,
But anyways, the last thing I had for basketball was I just this week, because the second round just ended, I made it to both my fantasy basketball league championships games as the 1 seed. This week is the championship game rounds. Could you imagine? I'm going to be sitting here with 2 fantasy football championships and potentially 2 basketball fantasy championships.
shit.
Could you imagine if I also somehow pull
Wait.
off one of the 2 leagues for baseball this season?
Don't-
I'm going to be the GOAT.
Don't don't do that now because
Dude, I'm going to play fantasy after this year just for fun for the rest of the time. I might even do stupid things where I trade to other teams good players for trash players just to help y'all out. I mean, honestly, I'm just over the moon. I truly don't think I'll ever have as great of fantasy luck I've had as this year. Speaking of which, I saw you and Dylan are getting close.
yeah. So we'll get to that.
By the way, guys, one of the last things in baseball I had, which we're gonna get into, fantasy baseball and baseball started, guys.
Yes.
The MLB is officially in gear.
Well, we
And
might as well
fantasy.
transition into this now.
Perfect.
Baseball has finally. It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas for me.
Yeah,
So
dude, I was so excited.
So as we know, Storm does the interesting games for the NBA. He asked me to do the interesting games for the MLB, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I will definitely do that. So the interesting games or interesting series, I will say, because
Question:
what?
before we do this, did you want me to go over the stuff that's happened before the season?
No, but if it really points out to you, then yes. But if it's all then no.
Well, the one huge one is Garrett Cole.
Oh, injured, yeah.
Yeah, the other one is Blake Snell.
Oh yeah, Blake Snell signed with the Giants, and Garrett Cole's injured because of his elbow, but he's no Tommy John or anything like that. So that's nice. He'll be coming back in a couple weeks or whatever. So the interesting series for me are Angels and Orioles beat the Angels in the series. Mike Trout was the first person to hit a home run on opening day. I'm pretty sure he was.
Yeah.
And they still fucking lost in the first game. Because Corbin Burns is the daddy for the Orioles because he had fucking 10 strikeouts and only had like 2 or 3 hits against him, which that's the
Four
first time
was
that's happened
scary.
in an opening day since 1934. Just an FYI. What else we
Crazy
got?
stuff.
We had the rematch of the Braves and the Phillies, where the Braves dogged the Phillies. We got Pirates against the Marlins, which the Pirates swept the Marlins. They're 4-0, and top of their division. Giants and Padres. I'm pretty sure. I think the Padres won that series. I'm pretty sure. I only brought it up because Jung-Hoo Lee got his first career home run in this series. That's insane. The Rockies got to win somehow. Holy shit. The Rockies got to win. That's insane right there.
Nolan Jones.
Another interesting series for me, in my opinion, is Mariners and Red Sox split even. Which I thought the Mariners were going to dog the Red Sox, but apparently not. Apparently I was wrong. Blue Jays and Rays, another team I thought the Tampa Bay Rays were going to get, or either one of those teams could get dogged, but no, it went even. Actually, there was a fight. There was a fight in this series too.
Oh yeah.
And you want to talk about fights? Another interesting series, Brewers and Mets. The Brewers swept the Mets, and Rhys Hoskins and Jeff McNeil went at it on the first opening day. Because Jeff McNeil is a pussy little bitch, because he's saying that... basically what happens, Rhys Hoskins slid into second base and took out Jeff McNeil's legs, and Jeff McNeil got into his face, started screaming at him, and Rhys Hoskins is just laying there just like, dude, relax. Listen,
to be fair, I did think it was a little freaking aggressive.
but Jeff McNeil does not have enough muscle mass to have that amount of roid rage at all. Just no.
I agree with that part.
Like, just shut the fuck up. Like, relax.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna pause you there because I'm just gonna show how excited I am for this season. There's something I wrote here. Here it is. This season started 72 hours ago, probably a little bit more now, I think. We already have a betting scandal, fan boycotts, ejections, and 3 benches clearing incidents. This season's gonna absolutely rule. We have 7 more months of this.
So
let's go baseball.
So the scamming bullshit, Shohei Ohtani, which it's more looking like that. It's his interpreter that stole money from his his account. But the whole gambling thing is gonna stick by him. Basically, the Dodgers fired Shohei Ohtani's interpreter because of betting and stuff, which he took $4 million out of Shohei's bank. My thing is, like, that just shows me Shohei doesn't even know where his money's going. Because
and the other thing is, I can't believe he allowed $4 million to be taken out of his account and not know anything about it.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not getting paid for 10 years.
Right.
Like you're already being a jerk by, rigging the league. I wish he stole more money. I really do. I'm a hater. I'm a hater when it comes to Shohei.
He does not like
Shohei
Ohtani. He really does not.
It's not even that I don't like him. I don't like that he went to the Dodgers. That's
like you said, we had three benches clearing incidents. Now, like you said with the Lakers, having 2 comeback wins against the Bucks. You want to talk about comeback wins? Look at him, he's fucking going ballistic right now. Yankees and Houston were the opening day.
Oh, I'm not gonna stop. Oh shit!
The camera froze. There we go. So
probably going too crazy.
Houston and the Yankees had an opening series, right? This motherfucker, I gotta give Storm his flowers, okay? He told me at the start of the season that they were gonna sweep the Houston Astros. I told him, like, dude, it's Houston. I don't think that's happening. I said the series were gonna split, but they weren't gonna. But the Yankees were no way gonna sweep the Astros. Listen, motherfucker, Houston were up in every single fucking game of this 4-game set. And guess who won every single fucking game? The Yankees swept the Astros, baby! The Yankees swept the goddamn Astros!
Acknowledge me.
acknowledge the Yankees, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, but I called that shit.
I understand that,
I'm the GOAT.
bro.
Everybody in the world doubted me.
he told me yesterday, change my contact name to him, and I'm like, bro, you're so cringe.
You're damn right.
I'm like, bro, you're cringe.
I'm a him Ty Storm.
I'm gonna change it to I'm literally gonna change my contact names to Cringe Hicks. Because like I was like, bro, I was like, I get it, all right, but just like relax.
Oh.
Fucking A. But yeah, so
No, but you know nobody in the world believed that what I said was gonna happen.
well, yeah, well, think of it logically. Logically speaking, there was no
I
way.
did. I did think of it logically. It happened.
But the way that they did it, there was no fucking way. Like,
No, this team is the greatest team of all time. All time. I know I just absolutely butchered that, but we're the greatest team.
well, you just butchered the shit out of that one. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
But yeah, dude, Yankees are 4-0. There's 2 teams in the league. Wait, hold on. There is 4 teams in the league that are undefeated right now. That's the Yankees, the Detroit Tigers,
What?
the Pirates, and the Brewers. Those are the only teams.
Undefeated?
Those are the only teams in the MLB that are undefeated right now. I can't believe wait, hold on. Wait, let me just look at this. Oh, dude, the Astros are underneath the fucking Oakland Athletics in their division right now.
We're 0-4.
The Athletics are 1-3 and they're above Houston. It's such a beautiful sight to see. Oh man. Houston, you guys fucking suck. Anyway,
The world we're living in is great.
I have a stat for you. You know how you compare the NBA players for me?
Yeah.
I want to compare some baseball stats to you, okay? And see what you would rather pick, okay? Option A, you have a player who scored 77 runs, got 121 hits, 25 doubles, a triple, 22 home runs, 70 RBIs, and a 292 batting average and a 923 OPS. Okay. Option 2, you have a player who scored 28 runs, had 39 hits, 9 doubles, 15 home runs, 37 RBIs, and a 305 batting average and a 1.138 OPS. Which one would you rather pick?
That's tough. That is extremely tough.
I'll reveal the players who they are afterwards.
Honestly, call me crazy.
Yeah?
I'm going to go with the first guy.
You want to go with the first guy?
Yeah.
So you just picked 2018 19-year-old Juan Soto over the 2022 New York Yankee Matt Carpenter.
100%. I won. Yeah.
But but I only want to bring up that because that's how insane Matt Carpenter was for the Yankees.
That is true. That is true.
And the short time that he was with the Yankees and the short amount of games he played, that's an insane fucking stat to have.
I didn't realize he batted 305.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was 36.
Wow.
And that was Juan Soto's rookie year.
Yep.
Played 116 games. And I know that. I almost did his 2019 year, but I wanted to get stats that were closer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's crazy. I got some like miscellaneous stuff in between.
Okay.
I know this was before the season, but Stanton had 3 home runs in a single game in the regular. Has never had 3 home runs in a single game in the regular season.
Yep.
He did it in 4 innings in spring training. That's unreal.
Yep.
Yankees got John Birdie from the Marlins, by the way, which is a huge pickup.
Yep.
Very versatile guy. Joe Torre was on the mound, dressed in pinstripes. That was cool.
That was cool.
Did you know Aaron Judge is set to be in an episode of Paw Patrol's spinoff, Rubble and Crew?
Is he really?
Yep. The episode's going to be titled The Crew Builds a Ballpark. Judge is not able to attend a home run derby, so they help him build a ballpark to host the derby in Builder Cove.
That's funny.
How funny, yeah.
It's funny as shit.
Juan Soto unanimously won spring training MVP.
Yeah.
Otani's wife has finally been revealed. She is a baller.
She's a Japanese basketball player. Yep.
Uh, I joined another fantasy public league last minute and got the #1 pick out of 12 random strangers. I was gonna have you rate my team,
Okay.
so let's get into it. I'm not gonna go through the other teams. I can tell you at another point or another episode, but for this, I'll just have you rate my team. My team is kind of
just for the record, just for the fucking record.
oh right, crushed it. I just won my it was telling me about basketball that I won. Come on, get out of here. It's public team, right? Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you by draft picks I got. First pick of the draft, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yep.
My second pick, Pete Alonso at first base.
Okay.
Third pick, back to back, Ellie De La Cruz.
Okay. Yeah.
Fourth pick, Edwin Diaz.
Okay.
My back to back pick with him, Josh Hader.
Okay.
Then I got Kyle Schwarber, Alexis Diaz,
Okay.
Justin Steele,
Okay.
Anthony Volpe,
Okay.
Bryson Stott,
Okay.
Saya Suzuki,
Okay.
Luis Arias,
Okay.
Giancarlo Stanton,
Okay.
Isaac Paredes.
Is he a pitcher?
No, first base, second base, third base for the Rays.
Oh, okay.
I got Diamondbacks catcher Gabriel Moreno,
Okay.
Rangers Nathan Eovaldi,
Okay.
Cardinals Steven Matz,
All right.
Royals Mikhail Garcia.
Okay.
I got Byron Buxton,
Okay.
Brewers Joel Payamps,
Okay.
Cardinals Lance Lynn,
Okay.
Royals MJ Melendez,
Okay.
and currently injured Seattle Brian Wu.
Okay. Honestly, like just being real, that's probably like a 5 out of 10 right there.
See, that's what I was thinking. Because originally I entered the draft strictly going for stolen bases. Once I saw Acuna Jr., I was like, I'm going to get De La Cruz too. Always going to beat people there. Then I went ahead and I'm going to go with reliefs again and just go crazy.
Yeah.
I went a little too crazy and didn't get any good starting pitchers.
Yeah.
Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
I did pick up Clark Schmidt the other day, though.
Okay. Yeah.
And my hitting is elite on any given day.
Yeah, but the pitchers that you have besides the relievers, the 2 relievers that you had, you're probably gonna be tossed the fuck around.
100%. Currently, I'm 3-6 in my first matchup. I'm winning in runs and home runs, barely losing in RBIs. We're tied at stolen bases, which is kind of weird. I have the better batting average. But yeah, like we were saying, I have 0 wins. The other guy has 3. I have 1 save. The other guy has 2, and that's mostly because the Yankees swept the Astros that I don't have more saves. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just losing in strikeouts, ERA, and WHIP. But yeah, that's my fantasy team for my second league. We'll see what happens. Back to the list. Steven and me caved in and got MLB The Show 24. Hunter has it, so probably content coming soon or something like that.
Yep.
The Mets introduced a rainbow cookie egg roll as its newest food item at Citi Field.
Fuck.
Yeah. The Marlins, I told you about this. All you can eat seats this season.
Yep.
It's incredible. Did you see what Baseball Reference projected our boys to do?
Be last in the division, yeah.
Yeah. Last in the AL East, roughly 72-90, with 90% confidence in that. They predict the best case record is 82-80. They predict the worst case record is 61-101. Could you imagine the Yankees losing 100 games?
Cannot.
I don't even see us losing 80.
With the roster
Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, we have 158 wins to go.
honestly, I don't. Yeah, with the roster that we have, that's fucking ridiculous.
Can you imagine when Cole comes back?
Yeah, but then it's game over. Yeah.
I mean, the reason I love this team so much and I'm so excited, it's quite literally, we've proven we can come back, which is one of the hardest things to do in the sport.
Yep.
Our pitching hasn't been awful. It's actually been really good. I have a pitching stat somewhere around here.
Is it Marcus Stroman?
No, it's the Yankees have the only bullpen in baseball that hasn't allowed a run this season until yesterday with the Altuve home run. They pitched 15.1 scoreless innings in the 4-game sweep of the Astros.
And that's the thing that you can say about the Yankees too when it comes to their pitching. Their relief pitchers are the best in baseball, 100%.
100%. But yeah, I'm just so excited because like,
Yeah.
you know how hard it is to beat us in the later rounds in the innings of the game
Yeah.
because then we're warmed up. Because that's really what it is. Why we keep getting down in the beginning. Nobody's
Right.
warmed up.
And now people are probably gonna throw concerns like, "Oh, what about Judge? He's not fucking hitting. He's been doing."
And that's the best part. Judge isn't even hot.
Yeah. Can I just say he had this exact same start that he's having right now when he hit 62 home runs in a year.
Exactly.
Just letting you know. Just letting you people know concern about Judge. And you know what? I'm happy that he's not hitting because it shows that the rest of the fucking team can hit without him.
Exactly. We can stand up on our own 2 feet.
Which, thank God the whole team came around at one point.
There's the one, meme where it just says Juan Soto.
Yeah.
There needs to be a plus. Oswaldo Cabrera.
Dude, that fucking guy. I can't believe how good of a season that he's having right now. Oswaldo Cabrera is like
Oh, you the man.
stepped up to the fucking plate.
Dude had 4-for-4 game. He tied the game in game 1 with a home run. He tied the game in game 3 with a 2-run homer.
Yeah.
In game 3, Soto homered next. And Volpe homered.
Yeah.
Did you know Juan Soto became the first Yankee in expansion era, which is since 1961, with go-ahead RBIs in 3 of his first 4 games with the team?
Yeah.
How crazy? How crazy?
The
The first 3-0 start since 2003 for the Yankees.
Can I just say too, when I saw that Dylan Cease went to the Padres, I was like, oh fuck, like the Yankees really totally lost this trade. No, we didn't. Because you see the pitchers that we sent to the Padres. Michael King, he has an 8.10 ERA.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we really lost anything.
We didn't lose nothing.
We gained. We fucking gained.
We are incredible.
Now, Yankees, please, for the love of fucking God, re-sign this motherfucker at the end of the goddamn season. Please. Scott Boras, don't be a bitch. Fucking let him, just give him a blank check, put whatever he wants on it.
Right.
And just fucking that's it. That's just saying.
Oh, what a guy. Just incredible. Yeah, but the Yankees, we are so back.
Yeah. 100%.
The Mets, I don't know if you saw the Mets owner. I don't know if we're done with the Yankees.
I think we are, yeah.
Okay. Mets owner has a simple goal this year. Make the playoffs.
Well, I don't think getting swept by the Brewers in their first season is going to do it.
That's not a good look. I wanted your thoughts on this. The Diamondbacks have rings for winning the National League Championship. Could they get rings for coming in second place and losing the World Series?
I don't know about rings. Something else maybe, but not rings.
Well, you always get a banner, but that's my point. Why did they get rings?
Yeah.
You lost.
Yeah.
I know it hurts, but rings are for champions exclusively.
I mean, they were the
Could you
champions.
imagine if
I mean,
LeBron
to be
got a
fair,
ring every year? They lost to the Warriors.
to be fair, they lost to they were the National League champions. I guess. I guess that's what.
Yeah, but like, what? It's not football. It's not a one-game series to win that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they get a trophy for the American and the National League in football is because, like, oh wow, you won the championship game to get into the Super Bowl. It's a one-game thing all the way through.
Right.
You won a series.
Yeah.
Sure, it sounds more impressive to win a series, but it also depends.
Right.
And also, it's a champions thing. They don't get rings for they get a trophy.
Yeah.
Give them a trophy.
Yeah.
Like what? So that's baseball for me.
That's pretty much all I got.
Sweet. So we will head on to miscellaneous. For starters, Prime Hydration is the official sports drink of the Los Angeles Lakers now.
Yep.
Prime Hydration also has a blue-colored bottle version of their Los Angeles Dodgers bottles now, which originally was white with baseball seams. Now it's blue with baseball seams. I thought that was interesting. Did you know LeBron James and JJ Redick teamed up on a podcast called Mind the Game, which they purely talk about conversations about basketball and their knowledge and spread it to the world? It's unreal. I mean, it's so cool to hear people who actually had experience playing the game talk about plays and stuff.
Yeah.
Rather than just hearing narratives about how, oh, this guy's the GOAT, this, that. It's just cool to, like, sit down and, like, learn about the game. Did you hear that Draymond Green was upset that LeBron James is going on a podcast but hasn't been on the Draymond Green show yet? NASCAR. Denny Hamlin wins at Bristol for the first win this season. He won the last race at Bristol as well in September of 23 during the playoffs. Toyota has now won back-to-back races. The race was really weird because they barely had tires to finish the race, and a lot of people didn't have tires left to finish. How do you do that, NASCAR?
Yeah, honestly.
William Bryant won at COTA the following week in Texas. This is his second win in the last 3 road courses and his second win this season. Chevy has won 4 races now. Toyota has won 2. Ford still has not won a race yet. This makes William Byron have multiple races won in the first 6 races of a season in multiple years.
Shit.
Last night, Denny Hamlin wins at his home course in Richmond. This is his second win of the season. He has now won 2 of the last 3 races and 2 of 7 races this season. Toyota is on the tail of Chevy with their 3rd win this season. Chevy has 4 wins. Ford has still not won a race.
God damn.
Man, what's going on with the Mustang?
They're shit. Ford sucks. Ford sucks. Ford sucks. Ford sucks.
WWE. Did you know, fun fact, The Rock has now appeared on more WWE televised shows and Sports Bowl episodes than Roman Reigns this year.
Of course he does. And also, did you hear that The Rock doesn't give a fuck? He doesn't give a fuck when the cameraman says clear. That doesn't mean it's done.
That's
The Rock doesn't give a fuck.
That was so like serial killer to me. I didn't like any of that segment.
I didn't either.
It was so Rhodes. I'm gonna wipe his blood out of my hand, and like what the too far, dude. Too far. Also, did you see he was whipping his ass like a? Don't want to say that word, but he really was, dude. You saw it, right? Cody was gross, like ah, like what? Yeah. Also, did you know that at WrestleMania 40, Roman Reigns will tie Hulk Hogan on night 1 for the most main events at 8, and on night 2, with another main event, he would stand alone at 9 WrestleMania events.
Man, holy shit! I didn't know that.
This stat line tells me he might retain the belt.
I hope he doesn't. I really hope.
Because I don't know if they'd let him lose on that night.
I pray that he does. I pray that he fucking does.
I agree. Rumor: Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, and The Undertaker are supposed to appear at WrestleMania 40.
Huh? It makes sense. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I wanted thoughts on the WrestleMania card this year. I have all the matches listed out so far. And I think it's going to be a banger WrestleMania. Reigns versus Rhodes. Universal Championship. Reigns and The Rock versus Rhodes and Rollins for rules for the Universal Championship match. Rollins versus McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. Evo Sky versus Bayley for the SmackDown's Women's Championship. Versus Brother match. Bloodline versus former Bloodline member match. LA Knight versus AJ Styles because AJ Styles ruined Knight's opportunity to compete for the World Heavyweight Championship at Elimination Chamber. Did you see that LA Knight actually got arrested at AJ Styles' house for beating him up outside on his lawn?
Yeah. I did.
They brought that stuff back. You got Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens and Randy Orton for the United States Championship in a triple threat. You got Gunther defending his longest Intercontinental Championship reign of all time versus Sami Zayn. A tag team championship ladder match. This is going to be one of the best WrestleManias of all time.
Let's hope. Let's hope the script writing is really good.
I hope so, because, I mean, it's been banger. Which, by the way, this weekend, WrestleMania, guys. This weekend.
Oh, it is this weekend. Holy shit.
Yeah. WrestleMania 40 is expected to be 6 hours a night, 12 hours total. That's the only downside. That's scary.
Yeah.
Then I had this other thing, which is stop waiting for society to normalize it. Bring your replica title belt everywhere you go, and be willing to defend it at any time.
Yeah, definitely.
You know how much awesomer or cooler or whatever word our society would be if we had that?
Yeah.
You know how fun it would be? Especially considering you got guys punching girls in New York City in the face for no reason.
Yeah, right.
You know how fun it would be if we did that, but like for title belts, and we could actually like just steal somebody's title belt that they paid for and take it home,
Yeah.
and it's ours now.
Yeah.
Like, how crazy would that be? Did you know John Cena has an OnlyFans now?
Yes, to promote the movie. Yeah, I saw clips
Yep,
of that
Ricky
movie.
Stenicki. Good movie, by the way.
What?
Ricky Stenicki, that's the movie.
Yeah.
It's a decent movie. It's on Amazon Prime if y'all want to check it out.
I didn't know they released it yet.
Oh, yeah.
Gaia.
Rhea Ripley was on Impulsive with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
He drank water out of Logan Paul's Prime bottle in Australia instead of Hunter's.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss.
Yep.
That's crazy. My last thing, unless you wanted to do WrestleMania predictions, which could just be a different video. If you want to. It's up to you. Is Krispy Kreme donuts are set to be sold nationwide at McDonald's by the end of 2026?
That's your very last thing.
Yes.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna add one last thing too.
All right.
The MLB has changed the jerseys from normal jerseys to fucking wet napkins, bro. With all the like.
That is very true.
Did you see Carlos Rodon? He was like after it was
Dude
like,
was dying.
yeah. Fucking A. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the sports. Jesus Christ. I almost fucking. Jesus, I fucking. Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
The Yankees are back.
Let's go. Let's go. Have a good day, boys. Woo-hoo. Oh my god.